Hello, everybody. It
Hello.
it's been we've had some fun with awards. Everything Everywhere's doing
We
well.
have, yeah.
So
Now we have Ant-Man, which
now
is,
we have Ant-Man.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So this movie's not good. It's like
No,
really bad. It's one of the most angry I've been coming out of a movie in a while. Um,
yeah,
it's so
yeah,
bad. I'll let you start, Thomas.
yes. So I'll start by saying I felt nothing. Like literally nothing. When I was sitting in my chair, I was watching pixels. I had no emotion towards any of the characters, anything of like the story wise or what's going on. I didn't even really understand half of where the story was going sometimes. It
Yeah.
felt like it was very choppily cut together, like, oh, and now we go to this thing and now that thing. Like they tried to incorporate a heist sort of element to it, but it just there is none.
It all
It's
felt so
like
arbitrary. Like
exactly. It just felt like I was hoping it at least felt like an Ant-Man film, and it just didn't even feel like that. So, like, I don't know. It's just another Marvel
because like
derivative property
listen,
that
listen.
just
The Ant like the Ant-Man 1 and 2. They aren't like
yeah,
good movies. They're
they're
fine.
not great, but they're
But
fun. They're like
because they were
fine.
grounded and they were contained and they were actually the only MCU movies that felt like it was like actually caring about the characters in like some way that
Yeah,
wasn't just to like set up something. But like this movie
like
is a 2 hour long commercial for Avengers the Kang Dynasty or whatever the hell it's called.
it is.
Like
It is literally yeah. Like all of the character sort of dynamics between one another, like between Hank Pym and Hope Van Dyne, which was nicely set up in the first two. That's just sort
yep.
of oh yeah, they're
Every
cool or
thread is
whatever.
just ignored.
Hope Van Dyne's barely in this film. Like
She has like
I
5 lines.
yeah, it and it's just like why are we
Cassie
just
just says
pushing out
dad
these
over and over
characters?
again. Somebody did Massey says it 39
Yeah,
times in the movie. Like
yeah.
it's
Also,
just like
again, it's just another teenager building something in a basement. Like another
yep.
one. Really? How many of these? How many of these are there? I was really hoping. Are we doing spoilers? Is this going to be a spoiler review?
Yeah, fuck it. I,
Okay. I was really hoping at the end that Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne got stuck in the quantum realm. I feel like that would at least have provided me
that
with
would also just
something.
we literally just did that at the end of the last Ant-Man movie. Like
Yeah, but I feel like and just take them out of the story completely because like where are you going after this? I feel like that might inform some interesting things with Cassie later on. Like it would at least open up some story
I mean it
opportunities.
would
This
be
is just
interesting.
the literally like as a Marvel building block, it doesn't even work because the only thing it's setting up is Kang. Like
Yeah.
it's not even a good piece of the puzzle. So
Well, yeah,
it
because like
fails at
Kang is
its one
barely in this.
purpose.
Jonathan Majors is so
Exactly,
underused.
yeah.
He's the best part of the movie because he's the only one that actually looks like he wants to be there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Paul Rudd looks so demoralized if you see him in an interview. Like he looks so
Yeah.
dead inside. I mean, Michael
I'm like,
Douglas said that he's basically done with this. Like,
yeah.
nobody wants to be here. Nobody
You
wants
can
to be
tell.
here,
You
and
can
I cannot
accept
blame them.
majors. Yeah.
Like, there. I mean,
Like
like Chris Hemsworth wants to leave, Dave Bautista wants to leave. Everybody wants to leave. Why do you think that is? Because these movies are not good, and they actually
no.
want to do something productive and interesting with their career.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
thankfully,
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors will only have to be a part of this for like 2 or 3 years. Like, because he needs to.
Yeah. 2026, I think they said for yeah,
Yeah.
whatever it's called. Yeah. I don't know. Like Paul Rudd is doing his sort of typical Paul Rudd thing. Like, and there
Mhm.
are some
Even
moments that are
that's
like,
muted. Even that's
even it's
muted
muted.
because it's
Exactly. Even that feels just not completely there. Like, I guess it's probably better than like Fall Off and Thunder because it is sort of going for the same sorts of things, but it is sort of a bit more funny. Like, I think
I
I
guess.
guess that would be the only reason. But they're all just the same. That's the problem. They're all just blurring into one like collage of
I
pixels, really, at
cannot
this point.
separate them in my head anywhere. Like it's just like I
No.
think you said it best like when you texted me. It's just like you just watch 2 hours of pixels slapping each other in the face.
Yeah,
Like that's
literally.
literally the movie. And it's
Yeah,
just so exhausting, demoralizing because this is all people are gonna see. Okay. This
yeah.
is what people are gonna see. These are the movies that people are gonna go out and see. Not actual this is not a real movie. Okay.
No,
This is not a movie.
this is not a
This
movie.
is
No.
like a just CGI like shittery. Like I don't know
Yeah.
how else to describe it. This is not a real movie. But people aren't going to go support real movies. Like
No.
this is content. This is a product. It is not
Yeah.
cinema.
Yeah.
And this is the only type of thing that people go to the theater to experience. And I just hate that. Like, this was my breaking point with the MCU.
Yeah.
Thor: Love and Thunder was awful. Okay.
It was
Like,
awful.
Doctor Strange was really bad.
That was when we
Black,
started seeing the problems. Yeah. Like
yeah,
the films
but
had been like mixed but
fine.
not great. Yeah. And then it just been recently. It's just been
But like, this is my
a
breaking point
complete
because
downward
this is
trajectory.
just like, it's so demoralizing. Like, it just makes me
Yeah.
feel awful that this is what we're getting. And I just like, I need the MCU to die. Like, I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
need it to die. Like, make room for other movies. Like, this is contributing nothing productive to the art form of cinema.
No, and I don't
It's
think it will because I still don't think they have a clear plan after this film. Like, there's still no clear plan for where they want to go. So even if that is sort of the gimmick of the MCU, it is the sort of connections between each film, but
it's
even
just
that's now
stupid to begin
splintering,
with.
and we're
Just
now
make a
just
good
getting,
movie. Like,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know. Like, as I said, every character's annoying. Every character's underdeveloped. It just
yeah,
like the first 10 minutes is like, oh, okay, maybe we could be doing something interesting here. Maybe we could have this fun little sci-fi adventure. And then like nothing interesting happens for like an hour and 45 minutes. It is
it's just a
literally
lot of
just
walking
an
around a
incoherent
CGI
sequence of
background.
events in
Yeah,
such poorly lit, dark CG. Like the CGI doesn't even look good. Okay,
no,
like
no,
it doesn't even like this made me think like okay maybe I was a bit too harsh on Avatar because at least
yeah,
like Avatar is boring as hell, but it at least looks interesting. This is boring and
yeah.
it looks bad.
And
Everything about this
again,
movie is bad.
they
There's
just
nothing
decided
redeeming.
not to focus on characters and the story, which is the same problems they've been having a lot recently. Like they had it with Eternals, they had it with Fallen Thunder. They
The
just
Eternals is good, but you know,
no, it's not. But
Eternals is the
and they're
best
just
MCU
yeah,
movie.
it no, it feels like they've forgotten how to make a good film. Weirdly, like they're just taking plots. Like if you look at from Phase One and Phase Two, how many of the villains are now back in the MCU? It is
Mhm.
abhorrent how many there are. Abomination's
Okay,
back.
hold the fuck up.
Like
What is
Loki, Red
Modoc?
Skull. Yeah, exactly. They're just bringing everything. They're just copy and pasting elements, putting them together, and
I
going, "Yeah, that's a film. That's a film.
laughed
Sure.
so hard when they
Yeah,
revealed who Modoc was. It's
yeah."
Yellow Jacket. It's Darren Cross in the
I
first
feel like
movie.
at times we were meant to be laughing at it, but
Well,
still,
but that's the
like,
other thing is that
still,
this like Marvel movies, they don't take any of their characters seriously.
no.
Okay, but then they want us to care about them. It's like this really weird imbalance where they recognize, oh, superheroes are goofy, oh,
Yeah,
they're a little bit silly, so let's just make jokes about every character. But at the same time, we're still like they have like these big
they still
emotional
treat them as
climaxes in
serious.
every one,
Yeah,
and they want us to care emotionally about these goofy superheroes. So if you want us to care emotionally, don't constantly point out
make
the
it
fact
good.
about how
Yeah.
goofy they are because they are goofy. Okay, and
Yes.
superheroes are
Yeah.
they're goofy movies that are like made for children. Like I don't like you
Essentially.
can still
Yeah.
like them as an adult. Okay, like I'm not saying that. I mean, I still like plenty of superhero films, but like
Yeah.
they're targeted towards children. Comic books are targeted towards children. That is an objective thing. Superheroes are goofy. They're a
They
little bit
are.
silly. So if you're going to own that, just be
Own it.
goofy and silly. Be
But
like
if you
Batman
want
the
to
movie
keep
in
be
1966.
serious, then
Yeah,
and they do clearly want to have this level of severity, which I just think like
you can't do
kill
these
the
like big
franchise,
like
kill the franchise.
climactic
It's
stakes.
lost its
Again,
way.
I honestly
Yeah,
like Batman the movie 1966. Everything is so low stakes and silly, and it doesn't take itself seriously, and it never tries to get you to care about the character. It's just trying to have fun. But you can't be like, oh, the Marvel movies are just trying to have fun. No, because it wants me to care about these characters emotionally. It wants me to care about this bond between Scott and Cassie, and
which
like,
like we may have seen for about 5 minutes prior to this
yeah,
film.
why
So
should I care?
yeah, like
Why?
I dare you to name a character in this film outside of ones previously established. Like you can't, I can't
Yeah,
name a single character. Like Bill Murray, what the fuck's his name?
yeah,
Lord knows. I don't know.
like.
And I feel like I should because it's Bill Murray in the MCU, and I just don't care.
It's
Don't
just such a
care.
nothing movie. Like it's just an hour and 45 of non-consequential
2 hours. 2 hours
events.
of
Like, well, but
yeah.
the last 5 minutes or so was like actually like consequential to the MCU, and then they
Oh
play
yeah,
it
I
for a
guess so.
joke. They play it for a
Yeah.
joke because they can't decide whether they want this to be like the serious, like like stakes of the entire universe, like drama where
Yeah.
we're supposed to care about all these characters so deeply, or if they just want to be like a silly, goofy superhero thing, and they try to be both, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, and like you can, I guess, argue that Ant-Man's supposed to be this sort of goofier franchise, but like it's a problem with every single Marvel film. Exactly, it's a problem with every single Marvel film. Like I feel like this was always going to be problematic because putting a character like Ant-Man in a film where the stakes are meant to be like quite high and where it is meant to be is such an integral part. Like I feel like Doctor Strange would have worked in a way of being this more sort of very important piece of other than an Ant-Man film. Like I feel like in an Ant-Man film, that's just not what you want, really. Like
I just don't care
again,
anymore.
Things haven't changed since Phase 3. We still want characters that are compelling, and we still want stories that are engaging. Like there's not been change. Like it's not changed in the past 2 years what we want out of these MCU films. So I don't know how it's gone so drastically wrong, really.
I mean, it was all like it wasn't ever like the Marvel movies were great. They're always
They at
passable.
least had decent characters and compelling plots, which I just think has just been lost. Some of them, yes, obviously not all of them, but some of them, like overall, I enjoy Phase 1 to 3 of the MCU. Anything post that, no.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm so tired. Like, I legitimately don't think I would continue watching if not for just reviews here.
Yeah, maybe.
And I've given up on the TV shows. I haven't watched any of
Yeah.
the TV shows since Moon Knight, which I hated. Like, I haven't watched She-Hulk or Miss Marvel yet.
No.
I genuinely I didn't watch like the holiday special. I didn't watch like the Werewolf by Night thing. Like, I didn't like. I'm just watching the movies just to do reviews for this channel.
Yeah. And I tell you what a real testament this is to how bad this film is. It's making me like the previous MCU films less. And that's bad. That suggests how bad this film really is. Because as I'm watching, I'm just going, another use of that element, another returning villain, another teenager in a basement, and it's making me think less of the previous ones, which is again another reason just to cut the franchise off, kill it.
I don't care about these movies anymore.
No.
I just don't. I just like what was it? Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvels. Like I don't care.
No, like Guardians of the Galaxy, if it's standalone enough, like
It
maybe
probably
could
won't be
work.
though.
It probably won't be though. That's the problem. Yeah, it probably
Like,
won't be.
I don't know the post-credit scene. If it like Loki, am I gonna watch Loki season 2? Maybe.
I like Loki series 1, so
It was fine.
yeah.
I mean, it was better than most things that
Yeah.
has happened recently. But like, I don't know. I'm a firm believer they should have just killed it at Endgame. Perfect ending.
Yeah.
Move on.
Had Spider-Man Far From Home as well. Like, I guess it's an epilogue to it.
Didn't like that movie, but
well, okay.
Yeah.
Like we've got some nice stuff since, but it's just not worth the amount of shit that we've had. So,
and that's just things between movies and TV shows.
Yeah,
and
like
I think one, maybe two of them has been good, and it was like Eternals, which most people don't even like.
Yeah, I think I like 3 out of the past.
Yeah, because like I don't even like Spider-Man. No, I don't know.
No, yeah,
it's just
it's just depressing, really.
I'm so demoralized with these movies.
Yeah,
I'm so upset with them because they're just so harmful to art. They're so anti-art.
Yeah. Like this is what people are seeing, and it's just
that makes
like
it
why?
Worse.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. There's so many. Like we could spend an hour just talking about all of the problems wrong with the screenwriting.
Yeah.
But honestly, I can't even remember all of them because it just all blurs together. Like there's nothing happens of consequence.
No.
It's just like a random string of CGI.
It is, honestly. It is just okay, we're gonna have another action set piece here. Why? Don't know. CGI. Cool.
I mean, there's like 4 scenes where like a character's being escorted away by guards and then steals one of the weapons from the guards, and it
all just feels so repetitive,
over and over again.
The settings even look the same. Like the setting as well. Why would you set an Ant-Man film in a place where like size doesn't matter? That's just a dumb idea in general. Like even the gimmicks of Ant-Man weren't, as I said, like if we had just gotten a nice standalone Ant-Man film, I wouldn't have been this mad. But it's because it's been turned into
Ant-Man and the Wasp isn't a good movie. It's fine. But like it even has the fun stuff like they shrink the building down into a suitcase and
Exactly.
carry around. Like that's fun.
Like I just wanted
Fun.
something from this film, and I got nothing. I got
Yeah.
literally 2 hours of nothing.
I don't. This is my bottom film of the year. I've seen 27 movies, even with everything at Sundance. It is. I rank it last.
Yeah, that's completely fair. Completely fair.
I hate this movie. I hate it
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Okay, should we do ratings? I'm giving this a 2.
Sure. We'll go. Yeah, I'll go for a 2 as well. I'll go
2
for a
just
2
because
as
like
well.
it wasn't like racist or homophobic or something.
Yes.
Like that's the only reason it
Yeah.
isn't 1.
And
So
Jonathan Majors was decent.
he tries,
Yes.
and
there are a couple flashes of comedy. Like the
Was there?
briefest moments.
Really?
Yeah, I liked. Yeah, there were a couple moments.
I didn't laugh at all.
No, I didn't like laugh, but I did go. Yeah.
Okay.
Like MODOK's death scene was decently done. Decently done.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
2
I mean,
out of
either
10.
way.
2
Yeah,
out of 10.
it's a 2 out of 10. It's a 2 out of 10.
Anyways, awards potential? No.
No,
And
no,
if this gets
not
VFX,
even VFX.
actually assassinate me in a
Like
video
Doctor
game.
Strange
But-
didn't. So
yeah, Doctor Strange
like
did,
why
yeah.
this?
So.
Why would this? Yeah. I
if
think
it's the Marvel pick, I don't know.
I mean, it
won't.
could just be the
It
Marvel. No, maybe they won't go for a Marvel film this year. Like they
Please.
almost didn't this year. They almost didn't. They did go for Black Panther at the end, but like they could have very easily just not gone for that.
Yeah. Please, just don't keep rewarding them.
No.
But the fact that the MCU is gonna win an acting Oscar this year, like, fuck,
It might. BAFTA. We'll see about BAFTA.
Anyways, we're actually gonna go and watch BAFTA right now. But that's our review of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Kill this franchise. Any final thoughts?
No. I don't wanna give this film any more thoughts than it deserves, really. It doesn't deserve any thinking. So
goodbye forever.
Yeah.
Go to hell. See you later, everybody. Thank you for watching.